Welcome or welcome back to the Lawkward Chronicles. My name is Larissa and today we have our June TBR. My computer is doing an update and sounds like it's about to take flight to the moon, so if you hear it, ignore it, please. I have some books that I'm going to read in June, hopefully. And there are 7 of them that I am hoping to read. So let's talk about them. Let's start with the series as we usually do, because I can't really go into too much detail about them because they're a series and I don't want to give you any spoilers because I'm just a good person. I'm a good friend.
I'm such a good friend.
First off, let's do Gregory's story from Bridgerton on the way to the wedding. All right, this one I've heard is a really, really good one. So we'll see if that holds true. This is Gregory. He is the second to the last of the Bridgerton children. It's an adult, so that sounds weird to say children. He is the second to last of the Bridgerton family people. We'll see what happens with him. I love the Bridgerton series. I think it's so fun. I love the show more, as I've said before. Next up is Empire of Storms in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Wow, we're getting through it. We have 3, like including this one, 3 left of the Throne of Glass series. I've been doing them monthly because I do not want to burn out of them because girl's thick. She is thick and she gets thicker. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this one. I usually like to pair the audiobook and the physical book while reading. However, I cannot find the audiobook with my library system, so I'm really upset about it. So hopefully I can get through this girly fairly quickly, and I'm sure I will because Sarah J. Maas put something in her books, so I devour them very quickly. Next, I would like to do a reread. I'm trying really hard to reread some of my favorite books, and this one I read a year ago in June and devoured it wholeheartedly. It's definitely one of my top 5, I would say, favorite books of all time. And that is Love in Other Words by Christine Lauren. This is the original cover. I really love the new cover. However, this one is a special place in my heart because I got it at Powell's bookstore in Portland, Oregon. And Powell's is a very famous bookstore. It is the largest independent bookstore, I think, at least in the United States, but I want to say in the world. Love, love, love this book, and definitely want to go in, highlight, right in the margins. It just made me so happy, and that was such a wonderful and lovely trip with some of my friends, and I wish I would have vlogged it. Because that would have been great to look back on. But in case you are living under a rock and have not heard of this, this is about Macy and Elliot. And Macy's dad, after the death of her mother, her mom left a bunch of instructions with her dad on like how to help raise Macy. And one of them was to go explore or have a safe space for her. So her dad bought a cabin out in the middle of nowhere, and they often spend a lot of weekends out there now. And next door is Elliot, and Elliot and her love to read, love books, and that's how they bond. And it's a childhood's friends to lovers, second chance romance. I just love it so much. It's just so heartwarming and just like cotton candy, but then also with a little bit of sour because of the conflict that happened. Next, I'm so freaking excited because I've been wanting to read this for years at this point, and I finally have it, and I'm finally going to get around to it because I've been wanting to save it for the summer, which is why I haven't bought it sooner. And you saw this in my book haul video, and that would be The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. I am pumped. It's such a good summary looking book, and I cannot wait for it. So Linus is a by-the-book caseworker in the department in charge of magical youth. So it has magic, and he goes and assesses this home filled with magical children, and apparently it's more like a found family. One of my friends has stated that this is one of their favorite books of all time, and I know Alexis loves this book so much, and that's where I first originally heard about it, from her channel. So I finally got my hands on it. Next up, you will have also seen these in my book haul video, And this one is going to be another Christina Lauren, The True Love Experiment. I just really want a cute, fun, fast read, and I really love The Soulmate Equation. This is a companion novel to The Soulmate Equation, and it follows the best friend, Fizzy. Yes, Fizzy. And she is a romance novelist and feeling lost. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything going in. You don't get to know either. But I guess I could say The Soulmate Equation was based off of like this guy developed a data analysis using your DNA to match you with like a dating app service, and it matches you percentage wise into different categories on how compatible you are with somebody DNA wise. Yeah, that's what it was based off of, and so I'm excited to see like the continuation of that or of something very similar to it. And then another fun companion novel is Abby Jimenez's Yours Truly. This is the companion novel to Part of Your World, which I read for one of our book club picks a few months back and absolutely loved it, which was an age gap romance. This is the workplace romance. I got them too confused. This is following Dr. Brianna Ortiz's life, and she has been through a divorce, and she's a really awesome, just badass, wonderful best friend. And apparently Jacob is somewhere in there. There's a dog, so we gotta read it. There's a dog on the cover. I'm really great at synopses, guys. I just don't like to go into things knowing what they're about. It sets my expectations too high because then I start writing it in my head and then it doesn't happen the way it happens in my head. So the less I know, the better. Next is going to be our book club pick for June. So the Lawkward Chronicles book club, where I choose a book and read it for the month, and then I have a reading vlog with no spoilers, and then I do a book club episode with spoilers, and that's really about it. It's just a discussion, kind of going over favorite moments and asking some questions. It'd be really cool to one day get like a more interactive interface with it. Maybe I'll check into that. I don't know. I really like doing the book club episodes. I think they're so fun. With that being said, the June pick is going to be The Hotel Nantucket by Elin Hilderbrand. I also had this in my book haul. Are we getting a theme? I'm going to be reading books that were in my book haul. That is so exciting. That doesn't happen with that quick a turnaround. Apparently Elin Hilderbrand is the queen of beach reads. So therefore, I want to read it because I want to manifest a lovely, warm, beachy summer. June is the kickoff for that for me. I will read the synopses for you guys to see if you will enjoy this one. And if you want to tune in to and keep an eye out for those those videos coming out. Fresh off a bad breakup with a longtime boyfriend, Nantucket sweetheart Lisbeth Keaton is desperately seeking a second act. When she's named the general manager of the newly renovated Hotel Nantucket, a Gilded Age gem rescued from neglect, she hopes that her local expertise and charismatic staff can win the favor of their London billionaire owner, Xavier Darling. What a name. As well as that of Shelley Carpenter, the wildly popular Instagram tastemaker who can help put them back on the map. And while the Hotel Nantucket appears to be a blissful paradise, complete with a celebratory chef-run restaurant and an idyllic wellness center, wow, words are hard, there's a lot of drama behind closed doors. The staff and guests have complicated pasts, and the hotel can't seem to overcome the bad reputation it earned in 1922 when a tragic fire killed 19-year-old chambermaid Grace Hadley. With Grace gleefully haunting the halls, a staff harboring all kinds of secrets, and Lisbeth's own romantic uncertainty, is the Hotel Nantucket destined for success or doom? That sounds lovely. I'm excited for this. So if you want to tune in, read along, grab this book. It's most likely at your library. If you don't feel like owning it, feel free to grab it and keep it in store. Oh, I'm so scared. It's fine. They're sturdy. Well, these are the books that I am planning on reading in June. Let me know if you have similar books or what is on your June TBR, if anything, or if you're just a fly by the seat of your pants kind of person, which that's pretty neat. All right, with that being said, respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks. Bye.